Well, by the way, and I want to ask Tim now this question because I know you and your brother and we had many conversations how football is it's been tiki-taka based, but Newcastle United under how this preseason, this first two games, we've been adamantly playing from the back. I mean, in situations, especially the last game with Arsenal. I mean, we were trying really hard to play from the back, scary at times.
Hmm.
What do you make of that? I mean, we've gone from, I mean, I don't know if that's going to continue, but we've gone to very rapid and wing based to playing from the back, tiki-taka style.
Aye, I haven't had time to catch up with the game, but I did hear about that. And for me, it's not my thing. Like I just think more often than not, you play yourself in trouble unless you've got Man City's players, basically. And to get
Mm,
those players, like you're gonna have to have a lot of money. And it's a building process. So like, honestly, it depends on the how it plays out. So you can try and play tiki-taka, but if it leans over to the scenario where you are dicing with death and you are so um, fixated with the philosophy, so much so that you will be willing to give up a one-on-one chance just to get the ball to your fullback, sort of thing. And then I don't agree with that. Again, maybe there's no right or wrong way, but at the same time, right, if he wants to, like I said at the start, if he wants to progress and evolve the play, Eddie Howe, then it does make sense why you get another keeper in, and
mm,
perhaps maybe why you compromise a little bit with somebody like Ramsdale. And like you said, Jefferson, if he gets back to his best in terms of his Arsenal days, or that particular year when they got, I think it was second place, maybe he could be an upgrade on Pop. But so I can understand in that way. It's just a football kind of commentary, really. It's not necessarily a Newcastle
yeah.
commentary. I just think football, I enjoyed it more back in the day where you had mixed styles, and you had direct teams, you had teams playing tiki-taka, you had teams playing mixing it up here and there. And I just don't want us to get dragged into this obsession where we have to play that way, and it's that, or nothing. So that's my only concern with tiki-taka if we
Yeah,
adopt it.
true. All right. Eddie Howe earlier on today said that he didn't want to talk about Ramsdale as a player that he knows, but didn't want to talk about him. Let's listen to a clip from earlier today.
As always with me, you're going to get a very straight back. Obviously, Aaron's someone I know very well and I've worked with previously, but I'm not going to discuss the chances of him coming to us.
All
As
right,
always
that
with
was
me,
pretty straightforward. Then, well, I guess if he tells us he can't talk about Isak, then that's good, because we'll keep him. I guess I don't know, but I mean, surely he knows
I'll just say
what's
one
going.
thing, Chris. I know I've
Yeah,
hopped on a lot, but
no,
like,
you're fine.
just to what Jefferson said as well, like, you know, Eddie Howe having to answer, like, I mean, obviously, yeah, okay, Ramsdale's a more conventional question, but just to go back about Eddie Howe being wheeled out to answer these questions around Isak and the club, he must be like banging his head against the wall, and for all he's done for us, with the team. I'm not saying that he's potentially not culpable as well in terms of potentially transfers. I think it's a collective, but I think the overarching issues with the start of the summer and not appointing the relevant positions and having to answer these questions in pre-season when his focus is like on the team, and like he hasn't got the bodies to the door that he wants or needs. Like I say, he just must be banging his head against the wall. Like,
Mm, yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, if he's determined to be the man in charge, and I don't know if
it
he is
comes
or
with
not.
territory now, but I just feel like he's, we've made such progress with him as a manager, and he's like having to put these fires out, and it's just such a waste. And
Yeah.
aye, not
Yeah.
great.
All right. Please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please do that right now. Help us get more people. And let's go. We got to talk about Sesko a little bit. Sesko, what is the update on Mr. Sesko? Well, Let us hear Fabrizio Romano what he had to say earlier on today.
Because the fight is ongoing. The fight between Manchester United and Newcastle is ongoing with different options, with different strategies. Newcastle, I can confirm what I said last week. Newcastle are ready. If Benjamin Sesko calls and says, okay, I'm coming to join you, Newcastle are ready to pay what Leipzig want. Newcastle already spoke to all people close to Sesko. And so they are ready to pay what Leipzig want, and they are ready to pay what the player wants. So ready financially to make a big investment. Also because obviously they are aware of the situation between Isaac and Liverpool. Because the fight is ongoing.
Don't forget to smash the like button. It helps us a lot to keep growing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, activate all notifications, that way you get notified every time we go live. And don't forget, you can become a member, get exclusive content, access to all of our live shows on demand at the time that you want. And also, of course, giveaways every month, sometimes multiple giveaways a month. So stay tuned for that. Check it out. Help support the channel. It's a small fee. And of course, you help us and grow. If you hate the Mackhams, smash that like button.
To save the bleeding races. When we got the wheel put on, away we went again. But them that had their noses broke, they came back our him. Some went to the dispensary, and some to Dr. Gibbs's, and some to the informer.